Better. Okay. Hello, everyone. This is Hugo from SSW, and I'm joined by the EasyLeave team and Adam Kogan for today sprint 26 review. Yeah, I don't see shit now, Jean. EasyLeave is part of TimePro, and it's that cool app to help you manage your leave requests. Let's have a look at the summary email for this sprint. So we had 2 goals for this sprint. First one was to finish leftovers from the last sprint, which we did, and we had to review the ring the bell and go live. We did review the ring the bell, but did not go live yet. Maybe you can have a talk about this later on. Let's have a quick look at the backlog.
Can you get rid of the ribbon, please?
What?
Get rid of the ribbon.
Oh,
thank you.
Yes. So we mostly everything is done except the last one, which has been added to the sprint yesterday afternoon. So it's not done yet, but we just have to deploy it. It's been tested on staging. In the cool features we added this sprint, there is the first one, managing leave that spans across public holidays. So maybe you want to say a few words about this, Chloe?
Yes. So now if someone creates a leave request and it falls on a public holiday, wow, why this thing? And it will just be blocked with an error message. And for multi-day leave request, we allowed it, but the public holidays will be excluded when calculating the total leave hours and generating timesheet.
Right. Okay. And do those public holidays that were in that range, are they mentioned on the email?
They won't be included in the email. We can just see in the appointment, like this one. We have a 3 days annual leave and with 2 public holidays within the.
I don't think it matters, Adam, because the way it's dealt with in Zero and CLA, the French accounting system, is that you'll have a record that spans 5 days, but accounts for how many hours. So it doesn't matter that a public holiday is in there. Well, actually, it doesn't matter where the public holiday is in there, so long as the value is correct from an accounting perspective. So I don't think it matters to have the name in there. I reckon we should see if anyone wants it down the track.
Yeah, okay, but if you take a range of a week,
yep,
and you expect to see in that email 40 hours, but say it's 32 hours, you're not going to understand it when you read that email that it includes 1 day of public holiday.
From whose perspective?
Oh, I'm just talking about when you read that email and you see, oh, so he's taken 5 days, but it shows 32 hours, not 40.
Yeah. Well, from the user's perspective, when you create the leave, you'll see the correct number in the leave UI. Well, when you create that leave. So I don't think it matters too much on that front. For the person receiving that email, the accountant, I don't think it matters either. The only thing that I could think of is someone else looking at it after a while and not remembering. But even then, I don't think it really matters, because it's the same as a part-timer taking a week of leave, but being on a 1 day a week contract, for instance. What are you going to do? You're going to list all the days he's not working? It's kind of tricky and cluttering. I do understand what you're talking about.
So, all right, how about this? Just put in a leave, a test leave, Chloe, and send it to me for 5 days. That includes 1 public holidays, and just see if it's fine. Maybe we'll be fine. But I do probably think you're going to have to put star includes 1 public holiday. Yeah. Anyway, have a look at it, but it doesn't strike me it's going to be okay.
The thing is, if we do that, how do we deal with part-timers that have non-working days? Do you want to have a star includes 1 public holiday, star includes 2 non-working days or something like that?
I'd probably follow the same thing, but I don't want to do anything special for part-timers. I just want to get it right for full-timers because that's where all the pain of this is, I think. But I could be wrong. Maybe
it's dealt with.
Maybe it's just.
Yeah, it's. I think it's extra complexity, but okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Can do it, but yeah, we could require some work. Clearly, yeah.
Do you have the info of? Oh, let's not.
Yep. Let's take it offline.
Yeah. Let's not develop the feature now.
Okay. Moving on then. The rest of the sprint was mostly fixing small bugs, tech debts, and stuff like that. We added RTT to the French tenant, which is a special kind of leave we have in France. So yeah, that's just for us Frenchies. But now we have the option to take this kind of leave, which is better for reconciliation, I think.
Yeah. Also, that allows us to uncover some inconsistencies and tech debt on TimePro in general in the way we deal with leave types. So, you know, unpaid leave and annual leave and whatever. In the way they're stored in DB between tenants, etc., is very inconsistent, and so we've added a PBI to deal with it. But yeah, there's a bit of tech debt there.
Yeah.
And if I had my time again, I don't think I would have had this RTT thing because I think it's just a lot of admin, all this stuff.
It's not really about that. It's really it's not about having an extra type in one place and not the others. It's, say, annual leave. They don't have the same identifiers in both tenants. It's just the way it's poor TimePro design. So it's nothing to do with the different type or the amount of types.
Right.
So yeah, there's a PBO for that to deal with down the track.
Okay.
Right, let's jump back to the email. That's it for the backlog of this sprint. Here we have the leave request taken report. I think there are 2 new users, but I'm not sure who. I think last sprint it was 22 and not 24 users, but might be wrong. Anyway, it's being used, so that's great.
Yeah.
We did 4 deployments. Well, Octopus says we did 4 deployments. I think we did 3, and the TimePro team did 1, to be entirely honest. But yeah, that's.
I love this sentence because it shows that the architecture makes a lot of sense. Because the fact that you're not sure how many deployments they've done, shows that we completely decoupled. We can do work on the same team, on the same product. Different teams, they're just not really touch together. Yeah, that's awesome.
And by the way, the TimePro team say the opposite of what you say. They go, we think we did, 2 deployments, and we think the Frenchies did 2, but we're not sure.
Right. Yeah.
I think they're lying, but I'm not sure.
Maybe we just did 2. Maybe. Not sure. Yeah. The roadmap has not changed. Still the same items being worked on. And then we have the retro.
Before the retro, there's a new section that is in this template. And you can have a look at the template, but essentially is how many of the new items that are on the backlog are from Yakshaver. So there's just a query.
Oh, okay.
Can I just ask, who used Yakshaver for this backlog in the last week?
I did, actually, yeah.
You did? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I did once.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And before sending this, check the template, but there's another section. There's above R&D, I think, and it says AI, or maybe it's after R&D. AI. So which AI tools did you use on, we're using Cursor or we're using Copilot? Like what did you use in the last week to generate code?
Okay.
Can you just quickly ask, Chloe, did you use any AI tools this week?
I just used the ChatGPT.
Okay, ChatGPT. Okay. And Jill, what did you use?
Copilot in VS Code and a little bit of ChatGPT as well.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Yeah, same for
And
me.
if you and same for you. And so for you, Hugo, just put plus Yak Shaver.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, keep going.
Yep. For the retrospective, the app feels really polished now, which is great. All PBIs are done in the sprint, so that's nice. And the only thing that did not go so well is that we're not live yet. But we did review the Ring the Bell email, so that's something. You want to add something to that, Jean?
Yeah, in the thing that went well, I would just add that we got a solid test pass from Yuli. Whatever
Yeah,
solid
morning,
means.
this morning.
Yeah. So yeah, if Yuli's happy, is quite critical. So if Yuli's happy, pretty happy. That's all.
Right. Want to add something, Adam?
No. Well, I guess the only thing I would say is I noticed the time zone issues that I gave you feedback to get a roadmap and to send something to Tiago.
Yeah.
But nothing got sent to him from what I could see. So that crossover is not working very well. I obviously spoke to him and then he did what I wanted. But I wish you could have bridged that gap somehow, record a quick video or send something on to him. Because in the end, I think it's got his content and not your content. But maybe I'm wrong.
You mean in the blog post?
In the blog post, in the TimePro blog post and in my blog post. It's his words.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think you got it before him. But you didn't hand it over to him. And I don't think your words have got it.
I'm not
Yeah,
following.
I don't know,
I did not write anything, so
No,
What are you talking
but
about?
you. Okay, so I asked Hugo and you, John, to get Diego a rough version of the email so that he could use for the blog post.
No. Well, not that I remember.
Yes.
that's
No,
not
And
what I
it
understood.
And it included a link to the roadmap.
No, we drafted a. No, that's not what happened. We drafted the Ring the Bell ages ago, long time ago, and we polished it and reviewed it together. And you said, "All right, well, let's add a link to the blog post in there," but we never, which you did.
Yeah.
But we never were meant to draft the blog post for Tiago. At least that's not what I understood.
Yeah, me neither.
No, you weren't meant to, but he was meant to read what you put together and use it.
Okay. Well,
because he doesn't really know what's in.
But don't you think he did? Because his blog post is detailed, so I assume he read what was in the draft email in the Ring the Bell.
Oh, so he did get a copy of it, did he?
I did not send it to him. Yeah.
Is he CC'd in the draft?
No, he's never seen it.
Not sure, but he did he had set up the public documentation with all the details about EasyLeave, so I guess he has all the info.
But he didn't see the draft. You're correct. Yeah. Okay, I get you. I'm with you now.
Yes.
Now about the roadmap, I don't think anything got lost in translation with that regard. It's because it feels very odd to have a roadmap for EasyLeave and not TimePro in general, right?
No. It's a roadmap for TimePro, but it has one mention of EasyLeave and some things that you're adding in EasyLeave. Anyway, look, the guts of what I'm trying to say is Hugo drafted up a Ring the Bell email, and those words didn't get through to Tiago.
No, fair enough.
Once Tiago drafted something, I was hoping Hugo would put some of his words into either my blog post or the TimePro blog post.
Tiago called me to review his blog post, and I didn't even consider he didn't see the Ring the Bell because because the blog post was so good that I just assumed he read the Ring the Bell. But you're correct; he was not CC'd on any of those drafts. So how could he? But he didn't ask either. Didn't.
Okay.
Just assumed he did.
Anyway, all I want you to do now, Hugo, is go compare your email and compare his stuff and see if you make changes.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, that's what could have gone better.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
And obviously, I'm thinking about this because whenever you do like SSW rules and stuff, that turnover each night when you guys are on a different time zone, I really want to get that well and get that working well. And I think it will require you to do a summary at the end of the day to tell people where you're up to so they can continue.
I think we tried that for the Gatsby migration. That's completely out of scope now, but
Yes.
we tried that for the Gatsby migration, and it worked reasonably well.
Yep.
Where we recorded the dailies and recorded some videos when needed. We can carry on and refine that.
Okay, beautiful.
Jack.
Daniel as well.
Oh, Dan, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Now, what's the plan for Go Live? That's the biggest question.
Yes.
I want to send that email. That's all we have. So that's why I'm asking Hugo to check those posts and check the email that I can send that email, and I'll send it.
Okay.
Okay. So we check that, and then that's it. Then it goes live.
Yeah, then I'll send it, and it's already live. I just have to announce it's live.
Yeah.
And we have to enable the feature for everyone.
Yeah, that's one click.
Yeah. But we have to remember it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'll do that this afternoon then, and I'll send you an email. Yep.
And say I've checked Diego's blog post, I've checked your blog post, and here is the ring the bell email. Everything's good to go. And I think in the ring the bell email, we need to say, if you want to take leave, don't take it the old way. Use EasyLeave.
Don't take it the hard way. Take it the easy way.
Oh yes. Okay. All right.
That's better.
Don't take hard leave. Take EasyLeave.
Exactly. Cool.
That's a bit cheesy, but okay.
Oh, come on. As if you're not used to that.
I am. Sadly,
Cool.
yeah.
Sadly, I am.
Yeah. Well,
Cool. Anything else?
No, we did not prepare any planning because we thought we would stop here. So yeah, no sprint planning for next sprint. The backlog is in order. It can be picked up later.
Yeah, it's up to date.
Yeah, just need to update one status.
Okay, cool.
But
Awesome.
yeah, that's it.
So I definitely would have one done, even if we're not working on it, because if there's nothing to do on SSW rules, then you'll continue on these items.
Yeah, okay. So you want me to prepare a small sprint just in case?
Yes. So what you would do, because it's now, you're familiar with it right now, you know what you would do.
Yeah.
Chloe has to do that email change as well. So it sounds like there's a couple of little changes there, but yeah, put those in with others. And if there's nothing to do in rules, then you'll be working on it.
Yeah, okay. I'll see that with Jean.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, then that wraps up this video. As usual, the video will be on our YouTube channel. You can get there by clicking on the red button at the top right here. It was Hugo and the boys from EasyLeave for today's sprint review. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
See you, Hugo. Thanks, guys.
Recording terminated.
All right.